Okay guys, so now let's get started with the creation of server. So as of now we completed this part, server part. So now this part is remaining, so let's create the UI for the application. So for that, let's create a folder called touch. So let's create a folder called templates, templates. Let's go into templates. Okay, now we have gone into templates, so let's create index.html. Okay, now index is done, so let's create standard templates. So let's create text area, so let's remove all of this and let's give it like 1 and 1. So let's say break, and then let's give it 2 more breaks here and there. Now let's copy this, paste it, and then let's create a button. So this is our input and this is our output. This is a button for triggering the output. So let's say button button. Okay, and let's say let's make this as 2, and this again make this as 2, and let's make this as 3 and 3. So br, so let's call this as input. Okay, and let's call this as output, and let's say click. Okay, so now once you go live, it would look something like this. Okay, so now let's create a script.js. okay, so now that is that. So let's say async function, let's go to fn. Okay, so let's say data is equal to document dot get element by id of, let's say 1, which is a string dot value. Okay, and then let's create a payload is equal to method is post, and method and headers headers of, let's open the client here, copy the client details from here, PLC, and let's copy this values here, headers, and let's say body json dot stringify data of type data. Okay, so now let's say response is equal to await fetch url is equal to payload. Okay, what is the URL here? Copy and paste, and then let's say result is equal to await response dot text. Okay, then copy this is equal to result. Let's make this as 2. Okay, so now let's go to and link these two files. Let's say script source script.js. Now this is linked button, so let's say on click fn. Okay, so now these things are done. So let's start the server debug. So let's start. Okay, server is started. So let's come to, let's restart this, go live. Okay, let's copy the data here, which is in templates. So I just want to copy the test data, which is this. Control C and paste it in the nothing is happening. So the reason being that this is not linked, or is it? So okay, it is not retrievable. Okay, so the reason being that, as you can see here in the server, one second. So here, let me remove all of this data. This is not required, so I'll show you what's happening. Okay, so this part is giving you a string, so you have to convert that into list. So let's say if I do eval of data and save it. Okay, so now let's copy the data here again, Control C. Okay, here you go. So this is the data you're getting. It's awesome. So Control C, basically we just converted this data into this one, but this is a bit dangerous. So this is how hackers get into your system, where you have eval and they can send you a script and it gets executed. So make sure you don't use this in prod or scenarios. But anyways, these things is our code is working, the UI is working fine, the script is working. So let's create a CSS and just apply it. So let's say touch style.css. Okay, so now I'll just add a simple image, maybe animation. So for that I'll actually come to like my sites, and there are a few I would recommend Animista, because for some reason it's kind of convenient. So I'll show you how you can use it. So you can go to start and let's say attention. So this is it. So let's say you want this animation to be added. You can go to the code and you can copy this class, come to your CSS over here, paste it, and then come here, copy keyframe and enter it and paste it. Now this is done. Go to your file and say style, or let's say style style. Weird. Sty. I'm actually looking to get a certain style. Okay. Is it? What is that? I need to get style. Link. Okay, link CSS. So yeah, this is what I was searching for. Anyway, so this is added. So now let's add it to the button. So let's say class is equal to what is the style, and take this name over here, vibrate one, control C, and let's add it. Make sure there's no space. Go live. So this is what's been added. So let's make this a bit better. Personal IDE, my site, HTML, let's say simple version. What's changed, blah blah blah. See, so let's copy this and paste it here. Let's see our document now. So this is how our document looks much better than how it was supposed to. So okay guys, so this is the, I think, part 3 of the session. So this was done, server is done, UI is done, and now the final part would be the deployment. Thank you. Let's meet at deployment. Thank you.